Hey, what is going on YouTube? This is Robert, and today I'm bringing to you the full drop list for this week, which is week 18 of the fall winter season. Now, this week, Supreme messed up a little bit, I'll be honest. We obviously have the full drop list of a few pieces that I actually really like and would like to go for, but Supreme for some reason decided to drop them yesterday at 4 PM for the price of £0. So I don't know if anyone actually checked out or whether they just dropped sold out. But yeah, let's just get into this drop list anyway and try and decipher that. So yeah, let's go. Okay, so getting straight into the week basically. Obviously, to start off, I hope that people had a great Christmas or a great festive season in general. And yeah, let's just get straight back into things, you know. Enough of Christmas, straight onto this. So yeah, for this week we have more accessories and hats that are hyped than anything else, and like I said, obviously Supreme dropped a good amount of the items, I'll be honest. Now at this current point in time they have removed them. They've probably seen their error and been like, oops, you know, our bad. But I do have a screenshot I can just throw up of it. So yeah, but with that all being said and done, let's just get straight into the items because it's pretty much plain and simple for this week and probably going to be quite quick just to go through. So first and foremost, we've got a pewter flask. Plain, simple, actually quite clean to be honest, and yeah, you all know what gets stored in it anyway, so I don't need to explain it. So we can go straight onto the Windstopper face mask, which they've only done 3 of these overall, this being the third, I believe, or as far as I know, this is going to be the third. The first was obviously the other face mask, which had basically the same sort of colourways, except it wasn't a Windstopper piece. The second was the Arabic face mask, which I have one of, and now it is this one, which personally I'm just going to be going for the black colourway, and that is going to be that. So all of the colourways are decent, and yeah, we can move straight onto the small ashtray. Plain, simple, 3 clean colourways, nothing really to be said past that, so we can carry straight on. Now obviously the theme for this week is Windstopper, so we're going to have a zip-up hoodie alongside a neck gaiter, and in the middle we have a bit of a different keychain, which is quite cool to be honest. It's a bit of like a stroppy elephant, which is on a keychain. In terms of the Windstopper pieces, same sort of thoughts. Overall, I think that the colourways are perfectly fine. I'm not a massive zip-up fan, I will be honest, but with it being Windstopper, so it's going to be Gore-Tex, I would expect. Material should be a lot thicker and a lot warmer as like an overall, so yeah, that's a positive. In terms of colourways, personally I'd say the grey or olive are going to be my personal favourites in the hoodie. In terms of the neck gaiter, is probably going to be the black, olive, grey tone, or the like camo almost colourway. I'd probably more so aim between the black, olive and the grey because I think they just look aesthetically better as an overall. From there we have the Windstopper vest, so yeah, just keep it going with the Windstopper pieces. Same sort of thing to be honest. I can't actually tell if it's grey or if it's like a light blue tone mixed in. It's very difficult to actually decipher that and see that because of the fact that it's got like a blue tint almost to it, or a light tint going over it, but yeah, I'd probably say same sort of thing of the black colourway, possibly the purple, but the grey-ish tone and then the olive in this are just my favourites. So yeah, we then have the corduroy camp cap, which yet again I think is perfectly fine. I think it looks quite clean, especially in this green colourway, it's really clean, but I'm always biased towards that tone just because of the pure fact that I love the colourway green in general, or the green colour, because it has such a wide variety where you can go from olive and basically class it as green, or you can go to a very dark tone and still class it as the same. This is on the darker scale to that, but yeah, there's also a magenta type of colourway going on, more so like a wine tone and mustardy-ish brown mustard tone. I'd probably say that those 3 are going to be the top ones. Other than that, obviously black is a staple, but yeah. We can move straight on to the Polartec long sleeve polo, which I actually think is quite clean. I don't know how it's going to feel, or like wearing it wise, how that's going to be with it being Polartec, but at the same time that green is standing out, almost like calling my name, but I wouldn't go for it. But yeah, I do think that the other 2 colourways, being the cream and the black, are perfectly fine, but it's just that tone, that colourway, it always just gets me, so there's nothing I can do about it. It's like I'm just being like dragged towards it. So yeah, we then have the New Era split beanie. Personally, great that they're doing this in great colourway choices. If I'm not mistaken, they previously had these as headbands, so now they're bringing them out as beanies. simple choice to go ahead with. Personally, for me, I think that the like camo colorways are all great. They're perfect, you know, they really are great. But the colorway that lives for me or stays close to me has to be the green tone. With that beanie, it's very Christmassy, really pops and stands out in comparison to the other ones, especially because it's a different design as a like whole. It's completely different and separate from them. So yeah, we then have the Windstopper sweatpant, same sort of opinion. I'd probably say the black, grey and olive. Purple is fine, but yeah, that is about it. From there we have probably an expensive accessory, being the Momoko doll. If I've butchered that, I've butchered that. But yeah, I think it's going to be pricey at the end of the day. They're wearing a lot of like Supreme related pieces, obviously some not so much, but they're wearing a lot of like custom miniature Supreme pieces. You've got like the pin-up, meshback 5 panel, obviously Supreme, box logo beanie. Yeah, a lot of little custom details, and I feel like it's just going to be an expensive piece. So yeah, you can go for it if you want to, but just think about that. And for the last couple of pieces for this week, we have a script corduroy 5 panel, completely fine as well. I more so prefer the camp cap over the 6 panel, but yeah, I think I just called it a 5 panel, but yeah. Anyway, colorways are perfectly fine as well. I think they're more of like a dirty tone in comparison to the other ones because the shades seem a lot darker, but yeah. We then have a Windstopper face mask 6 panel, which would probably be a bit more useful than the standard 6 panel, just because you then have that option for a face mask. Black colorway, olive, and yes again grey, I think are just the great tones. So yeah, I'm just going to stand by that. We then have the mohair sweater. It's probably clean and simple. I don't know how mohair is to like wear directly on you, so obviously you might need to wear something under it, but yeah, that's typically how I am nowadays with sweaters and pieces like that. I always put like a t-shirt or a long sleeve on, just because the feel sometimes of a sweater on you is just We can then finish this week off with the scattered applique hoodie and the glitter yoke down puffer jacket. Yeah, grey colourway I'd say is the best in the hoodie, and in terms of the glitter piece, I don't think it deserves to be this far down because I think the black colourway is actually quite clean, but it might have a high retail, so that might counter it, so yeah. But that is going to cover the drop list for this week. As per norm, let me know your thoughts and opinions down below, what you're going to be going for, whether or not you signed up for in-store or not, and possibly if you want to, what you got for Christmas. But yeah, that is all that I can say. Personally, I am looking at the black face mask and the green beanie. If I just get the face mask, I'd be content with that because I've got a lot of beanies, but I do really like this, so yeah, regardless, that is going to cover the video. So yeah, let me know your thoughts and opinions down below. Other than that, I don't really have anything else to say. So yeah, so I hope that you have a good rest of your day, and I will see you all next time. Peace.